Starting YouTube channel with fear paralyzed me. My past cycle of monotony made my inspiration dried up and my creativity withered. My past and diminished abilities were totally different with YouTube world. The daunting requirements: 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Like a mission impossible for a YouTube newbie with a small circle like me. The odds felt insurmountable, but my name is Lee Ann, and this is my story. Several months ago, I was a seller with nearly 5 consecutive years of experience, transformed in-game currency into real-world earnings. Sometimes, my chest heavy with contemplation, I grappled with conflicting emotions. I felt ensnared in a relentless cycle of monotony and creative stagnation, unaware that my resistance to personal growth held me back. Little did I realize that within every person lies untapped potential for transformation. For half a decade, I had been tethered to my laptop, diligently converting virtual wealth into tangible gains. My digital pursuits consumed my days, leaving little room for real-life interactions. Whether battling virtual monsters, completing quests, or auctioning equipment, I toiled tirelessly. Yet despite my efforts, my earnings remained insufficient. Sleep became a rare luxury, and my mind dulled under the weight of exhaustion. Unbeknownst to me, this relentless grind took a toll on my mental and emotional well-being. Frustration gnawed at me, and depression cast shadows over my clarity of thought. In whispered moments, I confessed to myself, why does nothing change? Why am I trapped in this perpetual loop? My inspiration has withered, and I'm stuck. Even though I know that if the game developer or publisher shuts down the game, I'll be left adrift, I persist to continue farming in-game currency to sell to other players. The repetition bores me, yet my need for money drives me forward. With the loss of my old source of income, I finally found myself with time to socialize again. During one encounter, I met my auntie, a distant relative from my biological grandma's side. My existence, often overshadowed by poverty, had rarely been acknowledged by her. But after this particular day, our paths intersected again, and we engaged in conversation, even it, just through the internet. I poured out my struggles, my fears, and my uncertainty about the future. To my surprise, my auntie listened intently. Her eyes seemed reflecting both compassion and wisdom. The contrast between my financial struggle and my auntie's wealth created tension within me. Doubt gnawed at my resolve. Could I overcome my diminished abilities and lack of self-confidence? Would I ever find new sources of income? The impending shutdown of the game on December 29, 2023, loomed like a storm cloud, threatening to ruin my life completely. My auntie brings her lips closer to the camera, so her voice steady and unwavering.
Listen closely, my dear. Big breakthroughs arise from tough challenges. Strength emerges in adversity. It's precisely in the middle of difficulty that we discover our true resilience. If you need my help, don't hesitate. Come to me, and I will guide you. But remember this, you must be willing to follow my instructions precisely.
And so, in that moment, hope flickered, a fragile ember in the darkness. Perhaps, just perhaps, my end wasn't as near as I feared. My mind a whirlwind of conflicting thoughts, my auntie's offer weighed heavily on my heart. The memory of my family's financial collapse after my father's passing haunted me. Dependency had become a specter, and I feared losing my autonomy. Yet my auntie's words tugged at me. The lifeline she extended, the promise of support, but it came with strings attached. Others who had received her aid found their lives subtly controlled. Education fees paid, dreams nurtured, yet choices influenced. Bachelor's degrees, doctorates, professorial titles, all tethered to her benevolence. Could I break free without losing myself? The complexity of my thoughts mirrored the intricate web of her assistance. I hesitated, torn between need and pride. Perhaps she was right, I whispered to the quiet room. Fear has held me captive for too long. Changing my path won't be easy, but my daily needs can't wait. The impending shutdown of the game forces my hand. It's time to believe in myself, to take that first step. But I vowed not to rely solely on her. My life wouldn't be a marionette dance to someone else's strings. I would forge my own path, find a new source of income, and reclaim my autonomy. The belief echoed within me. I can do it. And so, with resolve, I stepped into the unknown, a journey fueled by self-trust and the quiet courage to break free. YouTube, a realm I had neglected for far too long, beckoned. Its vast expanse held countless videos, each a treasure trove of insights. While whispers of YouTube had reached my ears in the past, time eluded me, and its wonders remained unexplored. But now, as I delved deeper into this digital labyrinth, something stirred within me. AI technology, the elusive missing piece to my long-held dream, revealed itself. Making films once abandoned due to the perceived cost of actors and actresses now seemed plausible. The pixels danced and algorithms hummed, promising a pathway forward. Remember? I whispered to my heart. You hold the brush that paints your destiny. The canvas awaits your strokes. The only person you are destined to become is the one you decide to be. And so, with newfound resolve, I stepped into the dance of creation, a director, an artist, and the architect of my own story. The loss of my old income left me with empty pockets and no safety net. What once covered my daily needs now vanished, leaving me vulnerable. For the past 2 months since December 29, 2023, I leaned on my brother, the one who didn't wield control over my life. His support came without strings, even as he carried his own financial burdens. Yet, dependence gnawed at me. 5 years of self-earned money had etched independence into my soul. I refused to be ensnared in a comfort zone. But my social circle, limited by my previous income source, felt like a cage. My plans, my dreams, they seemed to demand a chorus of friends' voices. The daunting requirements, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, loomed. As a YouTube newbie with a small circle, the odds felt insurmountable. But I faced my fears head-on. I stepped beyond the familiar, and there, in the shadows, my long-lost dreams stirred, a film waiting to be born. Life's twists, unpredictable, serpentine, led me back to forgotten aspirations. The journey ahead shimmered with transformation. Momentum surged, and I allowed myself to blossom. It's terrifying, I whispered to the mirror, but fear won't paralyze me any longer. My creativity, my art, they deserve light. I'll birth my YouTube channel, nurture it, and let it thrive. In those sleepless nights, I immersed myself. YouTube gameplay, technology, storytelling, video editing, I grappled with the unfamiliar. Fatigue clawed at my bones, but I pressed on. For in the crucible of risk, I found my courage, the first petal unfurling, ready to bloom. As the morning sun painted the sky, birds serenaded the day. Their melodies wove through my consciousness, a symphony of possibility. Life, I realized, was a choice, a daring adventure or a silent void. Gratitude swelled within me. Each dawn was a canvas waiting for my brushstrokes. My YouTube channel, the seed I planted, had taken root. 3 videos, my creative offspring, now lived online, danced in the digital winds. Late nights blurred into early mornings, and steep learning curves etched lines of determination on my face. Comfort? It became a distant memory, replaced by the thrill of creation. Once, I whispered to the sun-kissed room, I feared the unknown, but today I've uploaded and published 3 videos on my YouTube channel. Besofol, the name etched in pixels, stood at the crossroads. The journey had been a tempest, exhilarating, challenging, and exhausting. Moments teetered on the edge of collapse, my soul threatening to flee. Yet, it was worth every heartbeat. I wouldn't trade it. Not for comfort, not for safety. 37 genuine subscribers, I marveled. And parts of myself, unearthed, uncharted, now breathe online. The journey isn't over, it's just begun. I'll dive deeper, create bolder, and let my art unfurl. Fear? It's a companion, not a captor. I am all in. And so, with the sun as witness, I stepped into the unknown, a daring adventurer, a storyteller, and the architect of my own destiny. This is my story, my personal growth journey. As we reach the end of this journey, I echo my gratitude to each of you for being a part of my community. I extend a heartfelt invitation to share your own experiences and triumphs in the comments below. We've explored the highs and lows on our own personal growth. Your stories of resilience and overcoming obstacles can inspire others on their own paths of growth. For in our vulnerability lies strength, and in our stories, others find solace. And your story may just be the light that guides someone else through their darkness. Let's continue supporting each other as we strive to become the best versions of ourselves. Thank you again for being a part of my community, and I look forward to reading your stories. And because you've stood by me through thick and thin, surely you deserve to be recognized and someday will be celebrated. Your presence and support have fueled my passion for creating content that resonates with you. If you have any ideas for stories you'd love to watch, please let me know, and I'll do my best to make your wishes come true. Although I wish I could create better quality videos using CGI or something to make them more lively, but my current financial limitations hold me back. Thank you for being a part of this journey with me. Your presence and support inspire me every day, like constellations guided my steps. May your kindness ripple through time. Let's continue to uplift and empower each other as we navigate the beautiful journey of personal growth together. And so, my dear friend, keep shining bright. The journey continues and the best versions of ourselves await.
Hi, love. Please be blessing to get blessed.